I want to show you something that I just got from Blackmagic Design. It is one of the first panels that got delivered into the country, and I'm just now here at Able Cine in LA. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the Blackmagic's new mini panel. This is the original tangent panel that we used on this DIT card before. And while it did its job perfectly well, it's time for it to retire. So the first thing you're going to notice about the new panel is that it's a heavy, solid piece of equipment. I really like it for that reason. Another thing, it actually has the same balls, rings and controls like the big panel. So you feel the weight and inertia when you're controlling it. And there is definitely something rich about the quality of these buttons. So when you press them, you kind of feel like you are pressing some solid piece of equipment. Now let me take you through the functions that are available to the panel. What Blackmagic managed to do is actually to take all the important keys that we used to have on the big panel and just put them in a much smaller, compact size. So here on the left-hand side, we got the famous Y channel. Basically, that used to sit here, but now, you know, it's like sitting nicely here on the top. And then next to it, you know, we have a contrast pivot and the very popular, the mid-tone detail, you know, that it's kind of replaced the sharpen and the skin softening. And then what we got here is the color boost. I personally don't use it a lot, but hey, it's there. And then we have a shadow detail and highlight detail. Here is the three buttons that we used to have on the right hand side of the big panel. We basically have saturation, hue, and luminance mix. Here on the left hand side, what we have is grab still, undo and redo. I mean, you definitely use this one a lot, isn't it? You know, grab still quickly. Then what you got here is also a way to play the still and also select another still. So it's very nice. Also what we got is basically a way to reset the setting we have at the moment. Then for the playback there is a loop button. So we can loop the playback. Really nice. And then we can also bypass the grade, the full grade, okay? Or we can disable just the node that we are on, which is very nice. I mean, we use this a lot. Here are the controls for the nodes, the previous and next node. And then we have just a step-by-step frame setting. So we can jump through the frames. And here we can go and jump through the clips on the timeline. And then we have the kind of the JKLA setting and press forward, press backward, stop. What I really like is this kind of three buttons here that let me quickly switch between the log mode, or what I can do is I can be in the offset control so that one of the wheels now becomes the offset control, all right? Or I can change my viewer setting to full screen and exit the full screen. The panel is a definite winner for us, and we're certainly going to be replacing it in our DIT cards.